it says here, folks, that we are going to draw an equilateral triangle, a square, a pentagon, hexagon, and an octagon. So, if we have three sides, and I divide 3 into 180, or 360, what angle would that give us? 360 divided by 3? 120. It would give us 120 degrees, okay? Now, these will become more evident as we go on, but from the top, I'm going to use the top of this here, and we are going to draw this using our 60-degree set square. So this guy is quite handy. So if you follow me down like that, where it'll hit the edge of the circle there, and then we're going to come back across the other side. So off you go there and copy me on that one there, and we'll work our way along through them together. Now that's just 3 lines, so I'm giving you 60 seconds there to do that. So I got my 60-degree set square, drew down from the top to hit the edge, and then I flipped it over the other side, okay? So remember from previous classes we can have 2 with the interior and exterior angle. So that's 120 degrees from there to there, and that's 60 degrees. So we did say 360 divided by the number of sides in a polygon, and that's how you know what to draw, okay? But of course half a semicircle is 180 degrees, and that's why we've 120 and 160. Now, a square is a 4-sided object, so 360 divided by 4 is, what is it, folks? 90. So if we get our 45-degree set square there, there is our square. Now it is standing up like a diamond, but it's still a polygon of 4 sides with all angles being equal. Now you have 1 minute to draw that there, so your 45-degree set square is what you want there. Slide over to the left, slide over to the right. Now look up please, I'm going to move on to the pentagon. So the pentagon is it's a 5-sided object, so that's 360 divided by 5 equals 72. So on this one we'll need our protractor, guys. So if we line up our protractor like you see here, and we are going to mark off, we're going to line it up sideways actually, sorry, at 72 degrees, alright? Why 72? 360 divided by 5 is 72. Now guys, a common mistake, people see 70 here, if we look up, and they mark off the wrong side. So it's 70, has to be between 70 and 80. So it's 71, 72, and we put in a little notch there. 72 degrees. Draw out your construction line there. Okay, is everyone okay to do that? So I lined it up there in the middle and I marked off 72. Make sure you do not mark off 68. That is 2 notches the wrong side of 70. It has to be between 70 and 80. I say again, it has to be between 70 and 80. Now when you get that, you can draw in this heavy black line then. Okay? Everyone okay there? Draw your protractor on the center of the circle and I marked off 72 degrees. And draw in your heavy black line then. You're going to need your compass after this, guys, so if you're ready, get your compass. Now, think about the square. If we know the length of one side of the square, do we know all the sides? Yeah, of course we do. So if we know the length on one side of a polygon, therefore we know all of the sides. So I'll call this point 1, I'll call this point 2. Set your compass to the distance between points 1 and 2, folks. Like here. Okay? And we're just going to swing the other side there, a little arc. That'll get me 3. Okay, swing an arc, a little arc there, that'll get you 0.3. From 1. Spike is on 1. Yes, Nabir? Okay, just look into somebody beside you. Okay. So did you mark off the 72 degree line there, did you? Okay, I'll come over to there in a moment. Was there any shoes around at all, was it? Okay. You have to tell me that at the start of the test. You need to put a line in here in the middle, quickly. Now, folks, if you've got 0.2 or 0.3, you can put your spike on 3 and that'll get you 4. And I'm going to swing a little arc from 2 and that'll get me 5. So there's 0.4, there's 0.5, and we can draw these guys in heavy now. Now I'm going to give you 60 seconds there to finish that. Now the last two we're going to draw is the hexagon and the octagon. They are easier to draw, to be honest with you. Now we're going to go right to the bell today, folks, but we're going to stay going. Okay, look up for the hexagon, please. Look up. Now, 6 into 360 is 60 degrees. So we can use our 60-30 degree set square there. Copy me along there, folks. Just using our 60-30 degree set square there. And that's our hexagon drawn. So this is the pentagon, hexagon, with our square up here. With our equilateral triangle up here on the top left. And now we're going to do our octagon down here. So we are. Give you 30 seconds there. Everyone okay? Great. Now, for the last one, which is going to be our octagon, we're going to go back to our 45 degree set square. And how many sides in an octagon? 8, yeah, think of the old octopus. So we're going to break the circle up into 8 equal parts. Now when we just drew a line down from the top and through the middle, we'd have broken into how many parts?
4.
Yeah. So these guys are 90 degrees, yeah? So half of 90 is 45. So we can draw a line through there. And we can draw a line through here. And now you have got 8 points there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we connect them up, and this will create the octagon for us. Now those, obviously there's a lot more polygons than what we have drawn here today, but these guys would be the most common that we will come across in questions, okay? And we will need to know how to draw them in order to set up the questions. There's one coming up relating to a stop sign, that's an octagon. Now these guys they're kind of tilted upwards, okay, like the square there is not sitting on a flat line, but we'll be able to draw them that way anyways, and we'll be able to use the circular method as well if needed to create any polygon we need to.